running smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Fox. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Wagner, good on the bucket.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
To the paint. Here's MP. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 9-point game. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
They've got Scotty Barnes, Mobley out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's MP, and it's Bates in at the 2. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Grizzlies really contributed. He added 8 points and had no trouble getting the ball to shooters. It ended up being such a solid night for him, putting in a lot of energy and making things happen for his team. Guys?
Yeah, Allie, he was playing with excellent intensity out there, getting what he wanted.
Agreed. He's coming into this one with some great momentum.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
At the line for the Kings.
First free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Butler's checked in. And so he hits both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here's MP. 7 points in the game, and they call an illegal screen here.
Aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Fox is checked in for the Kings. The Kings trailing. Outside Herter. Pass to Wagner. Now Fox, covered by MP. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Bates.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Butler. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And Holmgren with that length makes it look easy to grab those kind of putbacks.
Fox against MP. Floats one up. Fox, that's good. Fox has gotten his second bucket of the game.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Here's MP. Pass to Bates. MP looking around. Six on the shot clock. Here's Holmgren from outside the arc. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. MP against Fox. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. We'll talk about raw speed and quickness. No one better than De'Aaron Fox.
VA, if we went into the locker room and looked at the dry erase board, the #1 thing up there on the scouting report is beware of De'Aaron Fox in the open court. Such a tremendous finisher and such a great attacker of the basket.
Now here's MP. He's got 7. To the middle. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by MP. Mobley's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Out left to the wing. Low. He drops it from range.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Thunder with a lead. MP outside. Down low. Wagner with a steal. Inside. Out to Fox.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Wagner.
2 minutes.
The ball's knocked loose. Butler with the ball. Kicks it out to MP. Now here's Mobley. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Mobley's got 6 points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
And the Thunder call time here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, even though Kevin Herter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports as an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun. Brian?
Well, that's the truth. Something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie. City ends up going with a new group. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 1, the Thunder.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the...
So it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Sacramento, Fox and Herter man the guard spots. Wagner is out there with Murray. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
To the inside. Here's MP. Oh, they get a hand on it. In transition. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They host the Hawks after this one. Basket counts.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Fox finds Wagner over MP, and it's Wagner missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
From deep, MP. called in by the Kings. Well, Brent, you got to be impressed with Kevin Huerter, specifically how efficient he is.
Yeah, there's a completeness to his game that I think coaches appreciate. It's not just that Kevin's a knockdown shooter. He's able to handle the ball, manipulate pick and rolls, and he continues to show that he's got some improvement and room to grow.
Clock at 4. Fox, the pass to Wagner. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And that one drops.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Murray. Low. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
He's such a good scorer. People don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Murray. Here's Wagner. Rejected by Holmgren.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Mobley throws it down.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Sacramento calls timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
The coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Sacramento.
Substitution.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
MP is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Mobley, and it's Bates in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Substitution on the court.
20 seconds left in the game. Outside Richardson. Pass to Fox. Left block shot on the way. That's good on the jumper.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
Here's MP. No good. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Berry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game.
So we'll see what happens here in this game.
Hey, who said it was okay for Dang to wear number 8?
Chris, did you put Dang in number 8?
Yeah, what's going on there?
You should have changed his number before the game. It looks wrong.
Kick out to Dang.
Oh.
For the 3.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that was nice.
On every possession. This time.
I'm going into quiet mode now. I'm just going to focus on this whole gameplay here. There's enough commentary here.
Here's Gilmore. Here's Harper. Good for the...
Who's 96? Who is that?
Who's Big Red?
I wonder the same thing, Brian.
Chris is taking every shot with Dang. I think that number 8 is still making him think he has Kobe.
Yeah, it's throwing him off a little bit.
Jordan.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Rose is so fast.
Very effective down on that low block.
That's going to be all game.
Big Red can't hang with that.
I'm sticking to...
Up next, the Pacers taking on the Thunder. For the Pacers, an impressive 6-1 start to the season. They expect to win every time they take the floor. Thunder, Pacers, coming up next. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the... Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Zach LaVine is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Stevens in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with MP. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Mobley, and it's Butler in at the small forward. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotation.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Walker with it. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. LaVine for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. To the middle. Shoots. And MP with the basket on the assist by Holmgren.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Outside, LaVine. Offensive rebound. Stevens, good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
It's good.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
LaVine for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Halliburton kicks to LaVine. And Indiana, another 3.
That's such a beautiful, high-arcing jump shot from Zach LaVine.
To the inside, NP, and the dunk by NP.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
What you love about Halliburton is in pick and roll action, he always knows where to put the pass to make it easy on his teammate.
And the dunk by MP.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The pass to Walker. Here's Steffens. Outside, Levine. Passes it to Halliburton. Tries from 16. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, because he's a three-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
For your Thunder Girls, Julia Dixon.
The competition. Indiana leading by 4 on the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Zach Levine is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Walker and it's Stevens in at the 5 patrolling the paint. Inside, it's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And checking out some numbers for him. Off the inbound pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last week by Brunson. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 4. Clock at 6, and Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Now Halliburton. Pass to Walker. Back to Halliburton. Down low. Steffens, good. Steffens got 6.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
To the paint. Here's MP. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots from the corner. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Indiana leading. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Denby in the last matchup against the Hawks provided a nice lift. He ended up with 8 points, and along with that scoring, he brought some defensive intensity as well. What stood out was his hustle. His work ethic was what really allowed him to make an impact.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Butler's checked in, and Indiana with the change here too. Nemhard's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP. The rebound by Halliburton. Indiana leading by 5. Let's go. Evan Mobley with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Holmgren can't hit. Indiana's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Nemhard, the pass to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And he's good on the second. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we should invite.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second is Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
The Pacers making a change here. Teague's checked in. MP. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Indiana called for the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert traffic.
Giddy the pass to MP. Here's Finiman. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Number 15.
MP's got 3 assists in the game. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And Oklahoma City ball. Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder,
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
They've got Holmgren. Mobley is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's MP. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point guard. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Stevens, the pass to Walker. Now, Mathurin. Some solid defense from Butler.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Inside, and the dunk by MP.
Well, pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Levine deciding where to go with it. This one for three. Here's Stevens. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Count it. And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Just 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now here's Walker. He's got 8. Outside Mathurin. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Levine.
3 minutes remaining in the third.
Indiana again missing.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Well, it's been an express lead to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Change here. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Thunder.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
.32 left in the third quarter. Teague with a clean look. Indiana again missing. The Thunder leading by 15. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander takes it off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Indiana's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a a valuable player to have on your team.
55 seconds left here in the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A nice shot by Teague.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Again, the Thunder score.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
To the middle. And the dunk by MP.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pacers trail by 16. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Shepard. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Shepard's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds MP. 1 second left, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:57 left in the game. Brunson with a clean look. Off target from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
On the court for Indiana. They've got Halliburton. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Teague with the three, the small forward.
Beyond the lean, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pacers trail by 15. Here's Stevens, and the rejection by Holmgren.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Brunson. Knocks down the step-back J.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
The feed to MP. And MP throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And the pass to Brunson. Here's Levine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When Levine plays with energy, there's very little a defense can do to contain him.
Down low, Holmgren nails the baby hook.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Ault, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Foul. Come on now.
Getting the whistle.
Ooh.
The whistle always blows for the Lakers.
Especially in this matchup.
Especially against the Kings.
Hey, Danny. If you need some more tissues, I got you.
Thank you. I might need them. Oh, nice play, Chris.
Danny, I like what you did with Ben Wallace. You matched his age with his jersey number.
Good quarter.
Good quarter. Good quarter. 4-point lead for my Lakers. I'm feeling decent about that, to be honest.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance.
Let's go. It's a good game.
It is good.
Yeah.
You overcame that 4-point deficit, Danny.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's lively in at the center position. And for the Thunder, they've got Evan Mobley. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Clark, the assist numbers from these teams, just wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
To the paint. Here's Irving. Shot is good. Doncic making the play.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Pass to MP. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Rejected by Barnes. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Over Gilgeous-Alexander.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
But Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. MP left side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. No good off the back of the rim.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he gets the bucket.
Excellent finish that time inside by Doncic. He's highly skilled. I mean, that's obvious. What's not so obvious is how big he is. This guy looks me eye to eye.
On the wing, MP. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Dallas calls time here. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons.
The Mavericks leading. On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. All right, a chance to check out stats for Grant Williams.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing zero indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
Pass to Lively. Here's Wesley, covered by MP. Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
MP, the pass to Mobley. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, it just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Irving with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Houston Rockets.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Well, Clark, when teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebounding.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Lakers made a big difference. He dropped 13 points, add in his passing and his defense. He had a major influence on the game. And his production wasn't limited to just one area. He had a hand in almost every aspect of that game. Guys, back to you.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
Oh, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Thunder foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Williams. Doncic against Giddey. And it's Doncic missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, BA. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
And it's Doncic missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
MP scanning the floor. Pass to Butler. Out to the right wing. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
I just love the ball.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. 1:09 left in the second. Pass to Prosper. Irving up top. Giddey defends. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
The Mavericks trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. MP against Doncic. Here's Mobley. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. A little mid-range shot is up. Doncic with the bucket.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
On the wing, MP, guarded by Doncic. MP left side. we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Thunder with a lead. They've got MP. Barnes is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Doncic.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the Thunder lead by 4.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 3. Second shot opportunity. Doncic, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And that one's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And it's Irving missing.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
And he makes it first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Prosper in at the small forward position. Pass to Doncic from behind the arc. Doncic delivers from range.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds MP. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Outside Irving. Sweet little floater.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
MP outside. To the inside. Mobley passes to MP. Clock at 6. Back to Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Thunder lead by 12.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Doncic against MP. Irving for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Doncic against MP. Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's Williams. And a a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
MP against Irving to the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle. But who's counting?
Inside, Prosper. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Pass to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knocks down the long J.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
And if he throws it down.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You'd love to get an opponent figured out early. You're going to be seeing them that often.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Doncic, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Prosper. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Doncic outside. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business. saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really... Pour it on. It was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I got back for that.
Block.
I pulled him
You're
back.
so big down low, I can't do anything. Yeah, timeout.
And the dunk by Rose. Here's Brooks.
What a Euro.
Wow, Aaron Brooks.
Oh no, that is a bad turnover.
Here's Brewer.
Oh man, that was terrible.
Danny goes into halftime with a 2-point lead. Little defensive breakdown by Chris at the end of that second quarter.
Nice move. Tie game.
Okay.
There you go. Corver 3, good shot.
Oh, his first attempt is in.
This does feel like a classic Kings-Lakers matchup.
It really does.
Which means it's going to come down to a role player hitting a big shot.
Or come down to a ref.
Oh, jeez.
Chris, maybe shorten the triangle offense.
6 on the shot clock.
Who's that?
Who is that? Wow, what a shot.
What was that release?
What was that?
Outside Covington. Here's Aldridge.
1 point game going into the fourth. Chris, you're doing great.
Good game, Danny. Good game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Mullen. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. And for the Thunder, MP is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Mobley. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. You know, Greg, I can't believe it. Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your wonderful family, Greg, and to those of you at home as well enjoying this on 2K Sports.
Well, thank you, Kevin. And just an exciting time of year. When Thanksgiving rolls around, you know the season is officially afloat. And these guys love playing around the holidays.
Mitchell looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Mobley.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Yes, that goes in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to MP. On the wing, Barnes. Allen against MP. To the inside, Holmgren takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Phenomenal work in the screen and roll. Holmgren is so good at exploiting the defense in those sets.
Garland fires from way outside. And his first shot of the game, no good. As Evan Mobley's game continues to evolve and develop, Richard, he could be a real monster down low. He is something else defensively.
Yeah, he's special defensively. And on offense, he has so much room for growth. If he can learn how to dominate the paint, then he will be an unstoppable two-way force.
And stolen by MP. Loads it up there for Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands, catches everything, never a wasted motion.
Garland, the pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And MP throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. Look at Cleveland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Mullen up top. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Hopkins. And finally they hit one.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Inside, MP. And the dunk by MP.
Displayed intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Mullen against Barnes. Outside Mullen. This is it to Robinson Earl. 3-pointers off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
MP passes to Mobley. That one goes in. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense plays all.
Substitution. And Mullen now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And that one misses. We know referees have some of the toughest jobs around, but Richard, any steps you see for the league to improve its officiating?
No, I think the officials actually do a very good job given how difficult their jobs are. Officials 20 years ago didn't have the internet where people were putting all this stuff out, though. So I think the referees are as good percentage-wise as they've ever been.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, at the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. Then it's Mullen. And it's Hopkins in at the 5 down low. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was terrific. He scored 14 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. Really displaying incredible hustle during this run. Guys just can't keep up with him. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put them over the limit.
Barnes against Mullen. And Garland has it in the corner. Going inside. Now the pass to Hopkins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Sunday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together. And this is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
Holds it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley slam.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 13. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Mullen. Looking to end the run. And that one is off. Good D by Mobley.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
MP dishes to Mobley. 6 to shoot. MP deciding where to go with it. Tries again. And Mobley finishes inside. Mobley's got 6. in this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, it's been an express. Lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Thunder. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to MP. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often get their way.
Good decision there from SBA. Tough, though, to miss a guy that open.
Here's Mitchell. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Washington.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now, here's Mitchell. His scoring average of 30 points a game speaks volumes about the damage he's capable of doing whenever he gets the hot hand. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
For the Cavaliers, LeVert's checked in for Mullen. Quarter cut. Evan Mobley getting it done for Oklahoma City. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Evan Mobley is out there with Barnes. Then it's MP. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Holmgren's got 9.
And love Holmgren's rise and fire approach. This speaks to his level of confidence.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. And that one is good. 12 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shot.
And the dunk by MP.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And here's Garland for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And you look at the Cavs trade for Jared Allen, that was a steal.
Yeah, it was part of a massive 4-team deal sending James Harden to Brooklyn. The Cavs got Allen, giving up just a late first and second round pick. Highway robbery for an all-star.
Pass to Holmgren, over Mullen. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
MP against Mitchell. It's stolen by Mullen. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Finish off the break. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Okay, NBA and cleared.
Substitution on the court.
Allen finds Levert. Back to Allen. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And what makes Holmgren so dangerous as a shot blocker, he does it on the interior as well as away from the basket.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, at the guard position, it's Garland and Mitchell. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Hopkins in at the 4. The Cavaliers trail by 17. And the rejection by MP. Garland, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Garland. Here's MP. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Garland. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's MP. Holds it up there for Mobley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really really got to give it up here for Oklahoma City.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
The one play. That really stands out, of course, in this one. It was a dazzling game for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 15.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
LeVert against Barnes. And Barnes sends it back. To the middle. Here's MP. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So no problem. City as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm.
You